You see the moving truck out there? You don't? That's because there isn't one.
Let's go!
This is a terrible angle, but I'm trying to hold it with one hand while I am feeding this sweet little boy. You see the moving truck out there? You don't? That's because there isn't one. Daniel had to go like 30 minutes to go pick it up. And when he got there, it wasn't ready. It took him half an hour or more. Kind of forgot about him. Was helping other people. He finally gets it. It's all rickety. It's not in great shape. The armrest is cracked, poking plastic, you know, which isn't a huge deal unless you're driving 17 hours to Texas, and that kind of gets annoying. They drive 30 minutes to get here. They pull into our driveway and warning lights come on and there's something wrong with it. Now he has to take it back and drive 30 minutes back to find a different one. We had people here to help us move and we can't even put anything in the truck. This little guy got hungry. He did have a good hour nap in his bed, which was very helpful. He doesn't always sleep, so I'm thankful he actually took a nap, so I was able to get some things done. I feel like we are making progress, but everything just feels so out of order, and it's also confusing because it's like, okay, I need to pack up, but I also need to pack for our long road trips. I've got the closet staged with things that we're going to take with us in the car, so hopefully that all doesn't get mixed up. We're slowly making progress, but it is certainly not going according to plan. We'll get there. We'll make it work somehow. How did you do it? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We were able to take 2 days to load the truck, so that meant Monday night our beds were packed and we needed some little cots on the floor for the kids, and then Daniel and I slept on an air mattress. It worked great for us. We are whispering because I don't want anyone to hear us. It's so cute. The kids went to their grandparents' house for one more time. I was up till at least 2, and then I was trying to move into a room because he never sleeps out there, and I thought, I'm so tired, I'm not going to hear him if he wakes up, but I couldn't fit the pack and play through the doorway, and so then it woke him up. I had to feed him, and that took a while, and of course last night was hair washing night, and if I don't fix it, I just look like the biggest poof ball ever, so then I would try to fix it at least a little bit. So that's what we've got today. Slept on an air mattress for the first time, and except for the part where I was like sliding into Daniel because his side was lower than mine, it was comfortable. Now I just gotta pack up our stuff that we need with us and then pack up the rest. I pack and just more appears. This little boy's a little sleepy, a little grumpy. He's still the sweetest boy even when he's grumpy, but he just doesn't feel super well, I think. We had a big old protein breakfast. We're trying to eat up all the meat in our house. Last night I got emotional. One of our good friends that we've been friends with since probably 6 years. He's one of Daniel's closest friends, and be able to watch him get married, have their first baby. Now they're expecting their second, and he had to say goodbye last night and said he's like, it wasn't his official goodbye. What's the matter? He was gonna come back and say goodbye tonight, but just him saying that was like, it just hit me. We're gonna miss them tonight. Saying goodbye to a lot of people, and then tomorrow driving away is gonna be really hard. God has provided so much every step of the way. We just found out Daniel, he got a parking pass, which there's like so many students and not enough parking at UT, so it was kind of a lottery to see if he would get it, and he got it. God provided. It's okay. It's just been a weekend of feeling very blessed and thankful and overwhelmed by, you know, the people who care about us and help us, and how God has provided for our needs. I know, I'm going to stop talking, so I also stop crying. The men left for some lunch, and I'm going to try to see if this little guy wants to take a nap. He has not slept yet today, so I've not been able to get much done at all, and I'm getting a little stressed. This was the kids' room. I need to pack all of that up. Oh, there's just so much. I still have the kitchen. I just packed up all my clothes. I need to take the stars off of the ceiling. They had these fun glow-in-the-dark stars that they loved, and it was a fun ritual at night to light them sometimes. Not every night, but we did it a lot. Oh goodness, there's just a lot. I have the cleaner coming in 3 hours, and I am like, oh, she can't even clean in here yet. Oh, please, Theo, please take a nap. I've got to work.
Okay, y'all, I just have to say, if you are ever taking a huge cross-country move, 10 out of 10 recommend bringing your best friends with you. Oh my goodness, our friends Cody and Lucy, we have been with For Cody, it's been over 12 years, I think, at this point. And Lucy, as soon as they were married, they were going to have a child-free week and decided to plan it when we were moving so that they could drive down with us. And I cannot tell you how amazing that was. And it didn't stop there. They helped us unload, set up our home, take care of children. Also, Lucy is pregnant with their 4th child. What a huge sacrifice on their part and a blessing for us to help us like that. I don't know what we would have done without them.
See if you find it. 27. There it is. Open it quick. You go. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get you a little bodily, poor baby. We're having a tough time, but now you're feeling better. Hey, we are here in the hotel room. I am having a moment to just think about everything. It's just been non-stop, but then having little pockets of time where I have to say goodbye to people. I'm so drained. I'm so physically tired. I've gotten maybe 5 hours of sleep most of the nights this week. I didn't really eat much in a few days, so I'll get really lightheaded and stuff. I've just been working as hard as I can. Theo was such a trooper today. Sweet and cheerful and watching everything. Our cleaners came at 3 and she came in and was very nice about it, but was like, I cannot clean here. There was too much stuff there. She said, you just give me an hour heads up when you're done and I'll come back, which was really gracious of her. So they left, and then 2 hours later we were ready. At 5 o'clock and onward, I left around 10:30. We were outside because the cleaning ladies were in there working. It was a hot, muggy July day. We stuffed that moving truck full. Our friend did just an amazing job. We also have to have a small trailer that Lucy and I are going to be pulling, which is our first experience pulling a trailer. She's super competent though. I'm not nervous about it. She'll be great. I think I'll figure it out. We'll do it. It's just different. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first, during one of those lulls, Daniel and our other friend went to go check in at the hotel. Our out-of-state friend was also going to be at the hotel, and they got there and it was completely sketch. It smelled like an old diner with burned, rancid cooking oil. And then when they got up to the hall, there were actually prostitutes walking the halls, and one had a client significantly older than her. And then they got into their respective rooms and there was vomit stains on the bed. So Daniel called me and was telling me, okay, have low expectations, and he told me these things. I was like, you're joking, you're making this all up. There are too many bad things in this story, so it doesn't seem realistic. Well, it was realistic, but he's like, yeah, we're not staying there. So they found another hotel nearby, and that's where we're at now. Our other friend's name is Daniel too, which hasn't been as confusing as you might think. But when the Daniels were driving home, friend Daniel was driving, and he's used to going 90 where he lives, and so he didn't think anything of it until they saw flashing police lights behind them. However, somehow they were taking an exit, and the police chased down another car that was in between them. So the police got the wrong car. We did not end up with a ticket tonight, which we are all thankful for. Then, of course, tonight we're trying to get everyone situated, say goodbyes, and then get the kids back to the hotel because they need to sleep. Tomorrow's our big day. It starts pouring, like a thunderstorm pouring. We had my truck all packed up, but I had to go out and try to find all the stuff we needed. My truck was hooked up to the trailer. And I was like, do you want to just drive the kids to the hotel? No, it's thunderstorming. It is completely dark out, and I don't want to be doing that when I'm this tired for my first attempt at driving a trailer. They felt that was fair, so they came up with a new arrangement. We put the car seats in my friend Lucy's car, and she drove us to the hotel. I hated leaving everyone working. We were, still finishing packing up Daniel's tools and helping patch and paint, but I had to, take care of the kids. So anyway, I had to go out to the car to find all our stuff. I had to find all the diapers and the jammies. So I'm out there just getting drenched. I just had this feeling this whole time. I'm like, we're gonna drive to Texas and it's just gonna rain. So I had kept our raincoats out. So thankfully I was able to find them in the back of my truck, and I just popped one on. So 2 inches of me was dry. But I had to say goodbye to a couple of our dear friends, and that was really sad. And I know I'm gonna get sad again, just thinking all the things that we did with them. When we've played games with them, we've all raised children together. During COVID, when churches were shut down, we would have church together. We've had many Sunday afternoons with them stopping by. So many good memories, and it's over now. And it's sad. Change is sad, change is hard, but all these good things that we've had are have been on the other side of change. And so I expect there to be more blessings on the other side of this. I'm sorry this is so bumpy because I'm so tired I can't hold my arm up. I'm trying to prop my arm up here. I was not expecting to be crying on this, so sorry about that. Well, tomorrow is the start of a brand new day, a brand new adventure. I am going to get ready for bed and have a wonderful night's sleep in a clean hotel. There's a lot to be grateful for tonight. For now, good night. Tuesday morning, our family was able to come back, make sure everything was locked up and ready to go. Daniel still needed to hook up his truck to the back of the moving truck. So while he was doing all of that, I took the kids through the house and the yard so they could have some time to process through things themselves and say goodbye to their childhood home. If you saw my last video, then you know how special these flowers were to my kids. They were all eager to pick some to bring with them and remember. Oh, there it is. I had hoped to press them and save them, but they did not survive the move down. Poor Everett wanted to pick every one of them. I think that was the hardest part for him. I'm here trying to feed little Theo. We are at our old house, but the most important basket that had our kids' books and DVDs got patched somewhere, and I don't know where it is. So for months, they've been looking so forward to watching movies on this road trip because we don't watch many movies, and we can't find it. I looked everywhere in the bag. I can't find it. I didn't see it up on the box up there. I don't know where it is, but we are picking up our friends who are going to ride with us. So a friend is grabbing several DVDs, so at least we have something to still watch. This is the last of the water for Theo. Hopefully this will be enough to tide him over. After all of that, after an hour here of saying goodbye, tearing apart the car, the coolers were leaking everywhere, so I had to take everything out and throw away most of the food. We are hours past schedule. I'm waiting on Daniel to hook up the truck and get going. It has just been a very discouraging start. I've tried so hard to make this a seamless, fun, peaceful time for us, and it's just not happening. And now it's raining. Just discouraging. I feel like I put in so much effort and it just never gets anywhere. But I need to put on a brave face and make this fun for the kids. So looks like Daniel is hooked up. So I think finally they are going to be off.
Having two moms in the car, we knew what to do to take care of kids, and it was just the most stressless trip I have ever been on. It was just almost seamless.
I think that'd be Lindsay got super sick. She was fine.
And yes, any of you with children know how important it is to find time to get those jitters out. So yes, we were having running races and letting them wriggle as much as possible before loading back up for another few hours. The kids, of course, had been so excited to swim in the pool, so before we left the hotel, we made sure to have time for them to swim. As Lucy says, it filled up their bucket, and they were in such a great state of mind to jump back in the car, as well as being sufficiently tired out, which let them just relax. And again, we were able to drive for good stretches of time without anyone needing breaks. Lucy drove most of the day on Tuesday. I ended up driving most of the day on Wednesday. It just kind of worked out that way, and it was fine with both of us. And no trip south would be complete without a Buc-ee's, or so I've heard. So we all had to stop at Buc-ee's for our Green family's first time. Now, if you noticed any outfit changes amongst the children, I would just leave it up to your imaginations and just know that those outfit changes were absolutely necessary. And I basically showered in the Buc-ee's sink before I was willing to eat anything. But we got it taken care of. And thankfully, I think we only had 3 incidents the whole trip.
Our original plan was to all caravan together, but once we got on the road and realized the moving truck could only go a max of 75 miles per hour, Lucy and I decided to just speed on ahead, and it worked out beautifully. Since we were traveling with the kids, we had to make more stops than the men needed, and our stops took so much longer. Feeding Theo, passing out snacks to the other kids, changing diapers and pull-ups and outfits on occasion. By the time we were all settled, the men would have passed us, so we would speed on up past them and kind of leapfrog our way to the next stop. We always ended up at lunch and dinner spots within 10 minutes of each other.
As you'll notice in these videos, Cody and Lucy they were just serving us, helping our family, playing with the children, cleaning up. And Lucy, as a mom, just knew instinctively, Theo's getting hungry, you want me to go make him a bottle? And just, oh, I cannot tell you how helpful they were. What a sweet, sweet blessing, a special time for our family to share that with them. And it also was a much easier way to say goodbye to them, to be able to stretch it out over a week. That was definitely the hardest goodbye. Okay, y'all, it's time. We are about to arrive at our new home. I can't believe it. We rented this sight unseen. We were able to FaceTime our agent, and that's about all we know about the house. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
We do not have a dog, but we are at our new house. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
Yep.
You ready to see our new house?
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, we're here. Thank you so much for coming along with us, and welcome to Austin, Texas, y'all. From now on, these videos will be coming at you from the Lone Star State.
We're here.
When we ain't got a thing, we've got